In today's video, we're taking a look at the Altra meat grinder. Everything that we use on the video, we're gonna leave a link on the description. So you woke up today with grinding on your mind. And no, not that slow jam 90s song. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. So this is a product we've been using for about 6 months and is still working flawlessly. This particular model is the 6-in-1 meat mincer, cheese and vegetable mincer, shredder, cutter, sausage stuffer. It has 3 different size plates, 2 blades, a burger maker, meat claws, cube kit, and built-in storage box. According to the manufacturer, it uses 350 watts with a peak value of 2000 and it weighs about 10 pounds. The first thing that we get on the box is the owner's manual, aka barbecue paper, and in this particular model you get some extras like meat claws to become the Wolverine and burger maker molds in small and large format. This is if you want your burgers to look machine made like the Terminator. The first thing that we get to see in front of the meat grinder is 2 buttons. To the left we have the on and off button, and to the right we have the reverse button. It's great to have a reverse button when doing sausages. The cord is located on the back and it measures about 3 feet. On the top we have one of the most coolest thing on this machine and is the storage box. That's where we have the kubbe or kumbaya adapter as well as the sausage stuffer. The only downside is that there's only one size. We can also store the 3 different meat grinding plates plus the 2 blades that come in the package. And the plate and blades are stainless steel. The plates come in large, medium, and small format, meaning that you have the ability to choose the size of your grind. That means you can go full 90 bump and grind or slow jam 70s. We also have feed screw, the head tube, the fixing ring, and the hopper plate. As funny as that sounds, you can place these on the refrigerator to maintain meat temperature meanwhile at work. At the top of the machine, we have the locking knob button that lets you lock into place the head tube. So you basically press the button to be able to insert the attachment and then twist and let go of the button to lock it in place. Locking mechanism secures that on a clear sunny day you don't die. After we insert the head tube, then we proceed to insert the feed screw. Then we go ahead and place the cutting blade with the flat side pointing outward and then placing our desired cutting plate in place. And meanwhile, with one finger we juggle to maintain the plate in place. We go ahead and place the ring and secure everything in place. Now we're able to go up to the top floor where the big bosses are at and we can place our large hopper plate. And to complete the operation, we have the 50 Shades of Grade stick, the food pusher made of plastic, food grade according to the manufacturer, and we can place it on its final resting place. Now that we filled your brain with numbers and parts, we're ready to cut some meat to size. And we found that the best way to get the most out of your machine is by cutting 1 or 2 inch cube or 1 inch strip. Create the optimum conditions for your machine to bump and grind. To cut the meat. In our first test, we're gonna use red meat. We can say in 6 months of use, we have thrown everything at it except the kitchen sink. That is reserved for special occasions. We start by having our pieces code, our meat code. We're ready to put this machine to the test. And as you can see, we don't even have to push it down for it to grind. This machine was born on its birthday and in the club. And when it comes to the strips, because of the length, we do have to show them the door. But once the machine grabs, it goes with no issue. Depending on which cutting plate you use, either coarse, medium, or fine, is the thickness of the ground meat that you're gonna get. As someone way smarter than me said, you can't destroy matter because it transforms. Something along those lines. And that's how in less than 2 minutes, you have ground meat. Not only way better quality than the store-bought, but you can also save it for a later date. As you might have seen in other videos, we're using the Nesco vacuum sealer. If you want us to do a video on that product, you can comment under the video and let us know. Next, we have the kubbe, kumbaya option. And it basically takes your ground meat and converts it to a pan pasta macaroni style tube of meat that you can choose to stuff or not stuff and have your guests talking for days or maybe centuries about that date when they ate that at your house. In our next test, we do something that we don't do in regular life, and it is passing ground meat through the grounder a second time. And not because the machine does not do it, but because it's more labor intensive. This is where you remember that old saying that patience is a virtue. But one thing we can say, that if you use a little bit of muscle, and we know that you have a lot of that, king, queen, both or none, you get a nice looking product. It looks just like the store one. Say you already seasoned your meat, you grind it, you re-grinded it, and it feels like your birthday. Now we get to the sausage stuffer part of the video. So according to the manufacturer, we place the cutting blade, then the plate of our choice, then the sausage tube, and lastly the ring. We proceed to protect our tube from any ST. We place our sausage casing. In our case, we're using natural hog casing. We've already washed it on the sink with water and removed all the excess salt on the inside and outside. We've tied the knot at the end, and going against contrary belief, we puncture a hole at the end, and we're ready to stuff our pre-seasoned ground meat through the tube. And we can say, if you're using the sausage stuffer option, is way easier when having help. So for this, we're gonna go ahead and call Watson. In our case, because we do a lot of our own sausages, we prefer to use a manual sausage stuffer, which gets the job done a lot easier. Using this machine also gets the job done, but at a slower pace. But we can also say is a lot faster than our stand mixer attachment for both grinding the meat and stuffing the sausage. And that is the main reason why we got this particular machine, because of the review, and also because grinding the meat on our particular stand mixer take too much time. Now, this video went from rated for all family members to X-rated. We are ready to see our vegetable or cheese shredder slicer adapter that also comes in this particular kit. We have a slicer, and then we have two shredders, one for coarse and fine. Those are made of metal. So we have the adapter, which is made of plastic and rubber. And this attachment we really love because we shred our own cheese. You get more cheese for less price, and it comes without the extra stuff they put on the pre-shredded one. Even though it's made of plastic and rubber, it's still going strong. Just like our other attachment, you press the button, insert and twist, let go of the button, it locks, and you're ready to place your vegetable or cheese through the chute. This you would have to press down and it would start shredding. So depending on the shred size that you choose is the size that you're gonna get. But no matter which one you use, it does a great job. The only issue is because of the speed, you will have cheese flying everywhere. And lastly, we have the slicer option. And this is a great option if you're placing a plate for guests with crackers, or if you just like the shape. The only downside with this one is that you do have to stop after it gets full, empty it out, and then place some more. Overall, we had this machine for a couple of months now with no issue. It gets the job done easy and quick. You're in and out. We personally don't use the sausage stuffer or regrind our ground meat, but if you have a little bit of patience, it will get the job done. Now you can pat yourself on the back for learning and gaining knowledge on the grinding skills of the slow jam master that you've become. And if you're not planning to grind any meat and you watch the video just for the entertainment, we salute you 2 times. Don't forget, if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone in the StatUpBox team or someone in the YouTube community can help you with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's the link to our latest video.